Have you ever judged a book by its cover?
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It sometimes happens.
Yeah.
I'm Bonnie Barnes with Cisco Realty, serving the greater Grand Lake area.
I'm Lindsay Realtor with Cisco Realty.
And today we want to talk a little bit about first impressions and curb appeal.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does matter.
It's just the first thing you know. She can't help it.
Exactly. I mean, even as an agent, we notice that stuff. I went to a house last week to look at it because they're thinking they might list, but they're not sure. So they wanted a value. And I was really excited. You know, it was a lake house and good neighborhood, you know, all that nice stuff. But then as I pull in, my heart sank. The stone driveway was grown over. There was no landscaping at all. And the house needed power washed.
Yeah.
And I was really wondering, oh no, you know, what's it going to be like? But then I walked in and the house was beautiful. I mean, it was so charming, so adorable. And I couldn't help but wonder, if they do list, how many buyers are they going to miss out on just because of the poor curb appeal?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping if they list, they'll listen to me and at least put out a couple pots of flowers for some pop of color and power wash the house, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah. Because even in our MLS, that first picture you see is the outside of the house.
Exactly. So whether it's online or in person, pretty much the curb appeal is the first impression your house gives.
Yeah.
And it's so important because buyers make up their mind within the first few seconds, if not the first few minutes usually. Even though this is like one of the largest financial transactions buyers will make, it's still a lot of times ruled by emotion.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And, you know, so that first impression is extremely important.
It is.
And in reality, it doesn't usually cost a lot to make the outside look better.
No, it really doesn't. There's a lot of smaller things some things don't cost anything. Some things are very inexpensive that you can do to really boost that curb appeal.
Mowing, trimming, edging can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really cost anything but your time.
Yeah. Same with power washing sidewalks or, you know, the front porch area. A little bit of water and a little bit of time.
Yeah. You know, if you don't own a power washer, you might have to hire somebody, but still a couple $100.
Yeah.
You know, considering the difference it could make in selling your home.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth the investment.
Yeah. Same with washing windows. You know, if windows look kind of grimy or they have that film on them, it doesn't show as well. But when you have really nice, clean windows, and that even affects the inside because you go inside and it looks lighter and airier.
You know, and like I was saying, pots of flowers, add a pop of color.
Yeah.
They're not too expensive for the most part. You know, mulching your flower beds can make a huge difference. Huge difference in the way your house looks. You know, just think about when you mulch your bed, how nice it looks and how it makes everything else pop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And providing you don't have a huge garden or a huge yard, it doesn't take that much time.
Exactly. You know, a clean front door, a new welcome mat.
Yeah.
You know, these are all the little things that can make a huge difference in your curb appeal and how buyers perceive your house before they even walk in the door.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're unsure of what you can do or what you can change, drive by your own house. Instead of pulling in the driveway, just keep going. What does your house look like to you? And do it during the day and do it at night.
Yeah. Good lighting, replacing any burnout bulbs outside, you know, maybe adding a few little solar lights can make a huge difference, you know, at night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, right now, you know, it's staying light pretty late.
Yeah.
But we're heading into fall and it's going to start getting dark earlier.
Yeah.
And a lot of showings will happen when it's getting dark.
Yeah.
So that lighting can make a huge difference. Just a few things to really think about.
Yeah.
Even if you're not putting your house up for sale, you know, it's, you know, makes you feel better, makes your guests feel more welcome. And it, like we said, doesn't cost much. Maybe a weekend. Some of the stuff can be done in a day.
Oh, yeah. And there's something to be said about accomplishing something that makes a big difference, even if you're not going to sell, even if it's just for you. That's pretty satisfying.
Yeah. Is there any other tips that you have for people as far as curb appeal?
One of my big things that I can suggest is if you have your garbage cans towards the front of the house or on the side, maybe find a new home for them. And that comes back from, I lived in a place where I didn't live in an HOA, but a lot of, communities around me you weren't allowed to show your garbage cans. You either had to move them somewhere or you had to build a little fence. Otherwise you get fined. And that was just because the HOA hated seeing garbage cans. But I think there is something to be said about, not having your garbage cans just right out front.
Or at the very least, don't leave them at the road.
Yeah.
Take them in after garbage day.
Yes.
I mean, but yeah, it's garbage cans, flowers, mulch. These are all tiny things that make a huge impact and difference, whether or not you're selling your house.
Yeah.
So, but what are some of your go-to curb appeal fixes that you like to do? Let us know.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear.
I'm Bonnie Marlowe.
I'm Lindsay Toyswick.